Hi, Karate Illuminati, this is Noah, and today I wanted to take a chance to respond to something that Lee Richards Sensei posted to the Kata exchange group on Facebook to sort of exchange using Naihanchi as a platform, different sorts of exercises and drills and variations that people do with the kata for various training purposes and sort of different intents. So I was going to go over a couple real quick that I personally do. One of these I sort of came up with myself after being inspired by my Kishimoto-gi experience, and one of them was taught to me by my sensei Richard Pogue before he passed away, and so figure those might give some people some ideas of things they can do with their Naihanchi Shodan. So that one is the one that I came up with after training in Kishimoto-gi. And it's really based on this idea that the crossing over steps, the kosadachi portion of Naihanchi, you know, can be more than just the way it's explicitly shown. You know, in the kata, you generally are going just side to side, and when you apply that, though, a lot of the time you'll use that kosadachi in different ways. So sometimes you may step back into a cross stance, right? You may step forward into a cross stance. You may twist into it. So it's just an exploration of one of the variations of that. So it's very sort of application-based in a visualization kind of way. The other one is also relating to the kosadachi, but differently, and you'll see why. So, as you can see in that one, the crossover step itself is the same, but what you do with it after is different. So instead of stepping across, stepping out, you're stepping across, spinning, and then stepping out. And that's, again, an exploration of what that kosadachi can do, but instead of how you get to it, it's what you do after it. So both of those, if you start working your kata in those variations, you'll find different applications become a little more explicit in some ways and a little easier to figure out. And then of course it rules out other ones because the mechanics are all different now. But it is something that is interesting to play with in your training and vary that footwork a little bit and just sort of figure out what different beginnings and ends can do to what's in the middle.